She's like, oh, yay.
Skippy. Oh, you're back.
She really hasn't been that skated the whole time. She's just been good. Just been well behaved the whole time. Perfect. Yes, so
lovely,
well
Mare.
done.
You all done. Let's do these nice.
Hi everyone, so today we'll have a little visit from the vet to get our horse in tip-top shape. So today is dentistry. So as you can see, we're prepping the horse to get their teeth done. So in this case, we'll have a wonderful fab showcasing the whole process for us. So the first thing they do is they basically sedate the horse just to make them a little bit more comfortable during the whole procedure. And as you can see now, they're installing their little tube in their mouth there to keep it open for them to work. So once the speculum is in proper position and the mouth is open, we had to wait a little bit for the medication to take full effect, and we are just putting fab in a wonderful and beautiful little halter there that's going to help the vet keep the horse's head to the right level in order to make it easier on him to do the actual work. So once the head is at the proper height, it's time for the full examination of the mouth. So every year we have to get the horse's teeth floated, as we call it, and that's just basically leveling up the teeth. So as you can see on the left, they have the enamel that keeps on growing, and therefore they make little sharp points, and they need to be filed down in order to have the proper use of the mouth. And as you can see on the right, the sharp enamel points went into the cheeks, that's the tissue of the cheeks there, and just created an ulcer by just rubbing against it. So it's just basically like a lesion inside the mouth. So that's something you would want to avoid to make your horse really comfortable for everyday type of chewing, right? Because they have to graze a lot. So as you can see here on the top, you have a hook, which is basically one of the pieces of the tooth that's basically overgrown, and what it does is it might affect the alignment at the bottom and also create furthermore ulcers, just because the horse's mouth has to correspond to from top to bottom in order to allow the full like rotation type of move that they do when they actually eat. In order to perform the work, the vet has two options. There is the hand float. Hand floating would be like a rasp on a little stick, and it would have to do the whole motion. Or there's also the power float, which is a drill, a power drill that has at the end a little diamond bit that's shown up in this pictures here. So they're just gonna do a nice rotation and help filing down the teeth. So this is a before and the after. After making sure that everything is secured, the vet's gonna start with the power tools and start filing down. So it's a bit like when you brush your teeth, you have 4 sides to do, the inner and outer of both of your molars, and that's basically what he's doing. He's going on the outside and on the inside on both sides. So as we can see here, Fab is moving quite a bit, so she will need to be given a little bit more sedation in order to perform the work. And there's also a lot of flies, so that's definitely bothering her and she's not feeling too comfortable. So we'll stop there and give her a little bit more sedation and we will resume. So the vet's giving her another shot of sedation here. And we have to wait about 10 to 15 minutes in order to the medication to take full effect once again, and then we should be good to go. So take 2 once again, making sure the head is well secured, and we'll go again with the power tool and try to get this work done. A little break to give Fab a little bit of fly spray. The flies were pretty abundant that morning, so we all got bothered by them, and so did Fab. So just a little bit of fly spray just to keep her happy and content there. The procedure is now complete, so the vet assistant is gonna just rinse her mouth to make sure that all the little debris that were moved around in her mouth are actually gone. And then we'll leave Fab alone to relax for about 2 hours without food.
Oh, you're back!
She really hasn't been that sedated the whole time. She's just been good. Just been well behaved the whole time. Perfect. Yes.
Oh, lovely
so
there.
good.
You all done. Look,
Gonna-
these nice, not pearly white, but you know,
Yeah, they're-
pearly green ones.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, these ones are all good. So easy peasy.
Good.
Tattoo and everything. Perfect. She's really good. For like how awake she is.
Yeah, she just doesn't care. She's like, okay, sure.
More annoyed with the flies than she is you.
Yeah.
That she would go nuts for, yeah, the flies definitely. Oh yeah, she's like fully back on almost. You look a little sleepy, but you
Give her
look
like
good.
an hour and a half before you feed her or turn her back out.
Okay.
Perfect. Oh, we gotta give her a vaccine there.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
just
gonna
rinse
turn
her
her out.
mouth. Yeah.
I just don't want to walk away.
Yeah, she might follow. You're so good. I know. She's all like,
So the assistant is just rinsing Hazel's mouth with a big kind of syringe looking thing, and the vet is gonna come soon to give Hazel her last shot for the year, which is the West Nile vaccine, and then we should be all up to date on our vet for the year. So very important when you own a horse that you have to consider vet fees, and the horses required to get their teeth looked at least twice a year and be floated most likely once a year. So we're just leaving Hazel and Fab to relax in their temporary stall just until they're good to go and walk over to their own stalls. And they just have to stay without food for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Since Hazel was pretty much good to go, I moved her over to her stall. And as you can see over there, over her shoulder there, she is quite sweaty. That is basically caused by the medication. It's not an actual like heat kind of sweat. It's very much more like a cold sweat. So the horse feels cold and it's really sweaty. So we're just basically waiting for the medication to clear out. So I'm going to do a little bit of grooming and braid her mane and just try to make her as comfortable as possible. So Hazel had also a nice bug bite on her back. Don't know if you could see it. It's pretty big. So she needed some ice in there. So I always use ice just to help break the enzymes left by the insect. And like that, the bite basically gets treated a bit faster. So it took a good hour and a half to get the medication to clear out of Hazel's system. And I just took her for a nice walk in order to like kind of activate the biomechanics and help flush the rest of the medication out of her system. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you've learned something new. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and comment in the section down below. I'll see you guys very soon. Have a good one.